Enjoying the show? Well, we've got Loudness, Japan heavy metal band. Yesterday was Crocus. Enjoying the show. I think this is the end of the show, but I think it's going to get pretty big and pretty good. The kind of music that they're playing, that kind of guitar, that's the kind of music I like and I used to listen to all the time. Loudness is a great band. Check them out. Most of you probably don't even know who they are. Now we have a lot of solar flash going on right now, and that's why this looks the way it does. I didn't plan this, but this is my bathroom light, and it's really talking to you. It looks like a sun going in and out. And if we were outside, it's pitch black right now, and it will be foggy for quite a while. But this is it. I feel the solar flash coming in. Archangel Gabriel is talking a lot about that. If you don't know anything about Archangel Gabriel, please check him out. He is my messenger, like my mailman. Now, we did get Peter's crucifixion again in the shorts. So if you have not looked up that story, that is a reminder because I did shuffle. It's the Hanged Man card. It's Peter's crucifixion. So definitely look that up if you have not. If you've already looked it up, there's something you missed or there's something that you want to go back and study. Okay. We got the health card, meaning your health is what you need to focus on right now. I feel like I'm getting younger every day. I'm getting healthier every day. I'll go through some kind of an upgrade and I'll feel it. And then all of a sudden it will be like brand new again. I just feel you saw that pause, right? That's kind of where I feel we're at with whatever's coming in between the solar flash and the world events. You can just feel it. So the energy is the music of loudness. So you want to listen to that music. The shorts also had somebody come in and talk about his outfit, and the Peter's crucifixion card came up and they questioned whether it was a guitar, and I thought that was funny because it's a cross and he got crucified for being himself. And how many times do we get crucified being ourselves? How many of them heavy metal bands got crucified for being themselves, who didn't sell their soul, who told the truth? I could go on and on about all that kind of stuff, but I'm not going to. But that music, that guitar, that riff, that rhythm, that melody, that's the kind of energy I'm feeling right now. And craziness, just crazy town shit gonna be happening and is happening. Look at the storms last night, right? We didn't get any in California, but I heard about them, and it's been all week massive, and I don't feel it letting up. I feel it getting worse. Okay, we also had the 3 last cards in reverse, and I want to talk a little bit about that. We had the 10 of Swords in reverse with the karmic third party and the Sun. What that's telling me, and it told me it as soon as I pulled them, that whoever was involved in putting 10 swords in your back, in your lifetimes also, they're all having an unfavorable outcome. Okay, very unfavorable. The Sun upside down is probably the card where if it could get worse, it couldn't get worse for them. No, it can't get worse for them. They're in some big shit. They thought they were in big shit, now they're in bigger shit, and it's the biggest shit. Okay? We, on the other hand, the ones that had the 10 swords in our back, we're completing and have completed our karmic assignment, and we're just waiting to reap all these rewards. So we have to just enjoy the show. That's what they're telling you. They're telling you that it's crazy show, just enjoy it. Okay? Focus on your health. The 5 of Spades was telling me that there's major changes coming in the truth department, in the Spades department. Lots and lots of truths are coming out, and I keep telling you this over and over. So that's where you have to just enjoy the show. You hear that somebody's dead, somebody got arrested, you hear about storms, you might even find out that your own family members, your wife, your best friend, whoever it might be, your job is not who you thought they were. Okay, live in the solution and enjoy the show. If everybody could just get to be alone with themselves, or if they know they have their special partner, that's really where we're at with this show. It's kind of like, don't invite anybody to the show and don't step into the mosh pit. It's like, just go to the show, stay on the background, in the background somewhere or on the sides, watch it, enjoy it, jam out a little to it, and just be by yourself, okay? Because anybody that you bring with you to enjoy their end of this show, I don't see it being a benefit. I'm not seeing that right now. We are going to go in and do a whole new reading, so I want you to look at the shorts, look up the lyrics, study the music, and study how the cards and the words go together. That's your whole first reading, and I just gave you the energy of what's going on right now. Now we're going to go in and pull a complete different reading, okay? Well, let's put on the light and let's pull a whole different reading. We also had that 10 of Wands again, and the 10 of Wands is just telling me that it's an end of a chapter, and it's just enjoy the show, okay? There's a divine opportunity coming up, and St. Michael wants you to take time making the decision. Okay, but it's a divine opportunity. So make sure that you understand that whatever's coming down the pipe is divine, and it's for you and you alone. And he just says, take your time making the decision, because there is no time. And if there is no time, then you don't have to worry. Now we're going to go with the Sun in reverse, and we're going to shuffle this deck again. This is the Light Seer deck, and we're going to go ahead and do a, what else do you want to tell everybody? We also had the Ace of Questing, so it's an in and out energy. You may be feeling like, yeah, this is great 1 minute, and then the next minute it's thundering out and raining out, and your house, you have to take shelter. So it can be really good at one moment, and then the next moment it doesn't feel as good. So that's an in and out energy that I'm feeling, but everything's ending. So I'm feeling the Ace of Questing, but I'm feeling the 10 of Wands hand in hand with it, okay? And that karmic third parties that are all being taken down, that's really, really cool. We've been waiting for this just lifetime after lifetime. I watched 2020 the other night, and they waited 24 years to get justice on their friend, and it all came down to no DNA evidence, but it came down to the guy's best friend's testimony. He couldn't hold it in no longer. He had to finally rat the guy out, and I wish he would have done it sooner, but right, time doesn't exist. So his best friend ratted him out, and there's still people that didn't get charged with certain things like burning a house up because they couldn't prove it, because they bought fake masks and they framed somebody. And that's what's going on right now. Half the people in this movie have masks on, and they're not even who they're supposed to be. They're clones and NPCs. So you just got to sit back and enjoy the show. I'm telling you, that's all you can do. Okay, you be loyal, brave, and true. You go towards this divine opportunity and let this in reverse, this karmic third parties, let them get taken down. Okay, let them get taken down. Manifest the life you want is what's under that card. Manifest the life you want. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Destiny card, the Star card, and the top of the deck, we have the World. Now, those are, with the Sun in reverse, these are probably the next couple most powerful cards. The World and the Star. Underneath, the Sun in reverse. And I already told you the Sun in reverse was in context to the karmic third parties that were involved in putting 10 swords in your back for how long? Lifetimes. Same people. Remember how it says the names have been changed to protect the innocent? Well, it's actually the names have been changed to protect the guilty. And they just keep coming back, right? So you no more swords in your back. No more, okay? They've been busted. We finally are doing this, okay? This is your Destiny and the World mission. So after all that shuffling, they wanted to say on the bottom of the deck was your Destiny. Take time making these decisions with this divine opportunity, okay? We have Trickster in reverse. So see how it's just saying it's done? Faith and prayer and your conversations with God put the Trickster in reverse. And they're showing me again about having that divine perspective and with this divine opportunity, very important. And they're showing me the bait car, and where the guy gets in the car and then he steals it, and then the police shut the car down and he gets busted. That's what's going on. The trickster's getting busted. Okay, now the Justice card, another huge card, is underneath the Destiny card. You've got justice, the scales are being balanced. Your higher self is communicating with you, and you're one of the same right now. You're doing really good with this higher self stuff. And underneath that is the Queen of Swords, because you're just living in the truth. You're contemplating, you're praying, you're going towards these divine opportunities with the divine perspective. You're taking your time, you're manifesting the life you're living, and you're listening. You're listening to what I'm asking you to do. And with that Sun card in reverse, it came back again. Sun card in reverse twice. So that really means something. Everything I said about the Sun in reverse. It's an unfavorable opportunity for the third party karmics. And then the last two cards out are the Towers in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles. So the Tower has went down. Do you see how the Trickster was in reverse? The Tower's in reverse, and the unfavorable outcome with the Sun card in reverse. All for you to walk towards your Ten of Pentacles, divine perspective on your divine opportunity, because you're manifesting the life you want. Doesn't get any more plainer than that. So enjoy the show. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.